Okay, we're back finishing up lesson 2 of properties of quadratic relations, and we are at example 3. Example 3 says determine each of the following for the given parabolas. So for each of these below, we have to say the zeros, the coordinates of the vertex, the equation of the axis of symmetry, and the optimum value. So let's start with the zeros of our first graph. So I can see that my zeros are at -4 and 0. And just a reminder, another word for zeros would be x-intercepts, right? Where the parabola crosses the x-axis. All right, 2 says the coordinates of the vertex. So the vertex we know is the lowest or highest point, and the coordinates of this vertex is going to be -2, -4. Okay, next is the and I'm just going to put a reminder. We know that that's HK for the point. Okay, next is the, oops, I put it in the wrong spot. Let's slide it over right here. Coordinates of the vertex are HK. All right, next is the equation of the axis of symmetry. So we know the axis of symmetry is the vertical line that goes through the vertex, and it goes through at the x value, and we write it like the equation of a vertical line. So that's x equals -2. And so if we write our reminder, we know it would be x equals h, because that goes through the x value of the vertex. The optimum value is the k value, and in this case the k value is -4. We look on the graph right here. There's my optimum value. In this case it is the lowest point, so we know this would be a minimum. The parabola is opening up, so our optimum value is a minimum. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the same for the next graph. So we're starting with our zeros. My zeros don't exist, none. Because my vertex is above the x-axis and the parabola opens up, this parabola will never cross the x-axis. So there is no x-intercepts. All right, next is our vertex. So our vertex is 3, 4. For my equation of the axis of symmetry, we know it goes through the x value of the vertex, and so that means it goes through 3, and I write it like the equation of a vertical line, x equals 3. And my optimum value is going to be the y value of the vertex, which is 4. So there's my optimum value, and in this case, since my parabola is opening up, this is a minimum. Okay, my last example, we'll start with my zeros. So I have zeros here, 1 and 5. And my vertex is here. It's either lowest or highest. So in this case, we can see it's the highest, and it's 3, 4 is the ordered pair. Oh, same as the other parabola in our first example, or sorry, our middle example. So you know what that means. That means that my equation of my axis of symmetry will be the same as well, because it's a vertical line that goes through the x value of the vertex, so x equals 3. And what's the last thing we do? Optimum value. All right, so optimum value, again, whoops, wrong color. Let's keep it consistent. Optimum value is the y value of the vertex, so it's 4, just in our last example. However, this parabola is opening down. That means that this optimum value is a maximum because it is the highest possible value of the vertex, whereas over here, this 4 was the lowest possible value. All right, so hopefully it helped you understand all the definitions that we wrote on the first page right here. Right, we had a chance to practice them in our examples, and you're going to go ahead and try the textbook questions. If you have any problems, make sure you message me on EDSB. Okay, have a great day.